Now on Bounce, it is time for Ask Mama Mack, a segment we do here every Tuesday. We discuss issues facing parents and children across the world with my mama.
Ms. Stella Mack is back. It's always good to see you again.
I never, well, you know, okay.
Yeah,
thank
it's back
you.
to see you again, yes.
Every week.
From last week
yeah.
to this week. Yeah, okay, got it. When you said back, I didn't know where did I go.
It's all good. Let's dive in, shall we? An Alabama father upset tonight after his son came home from school stamped with a reminder on his arm. John Bivens snapped this photo of the stamp that reads, "I need lunch money," on his 8-year-old son. The dad says it's a form of bullying and shaming the kids. The school says the lunchroom department regularly uses email, notes, stickers, and stamps to notify parents of a low account balance. They use the stamps when parents don't respond to a note or an email. So, Mama Mack, we are asking you, is this dad overreacting?
I think he's overreacting a little bit because I use notes, you know, and I know some dads will communicate and some dads won't, so I'll text, use a note, and tell the dad. So that was strike 3 for him. So, you know, they do the email.
Do you think it was a form of bullying, that they were shaming the kid?
In his mind. The dad's mind. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't, just reading too much into stuff, you know, again.
I hear you. What do you think?
I mean, yeah, I think that was a little much. And clearly they did the stamp as a last resort. I'm saying the dad's reaction was a little much.
Okay,
is what I mean. Because the stamp was a last resort. They sent a note, they sent an email. You didn't respond to either.
No.
The little boy's balance is getting low. What if it's pizza day next day?
Oh.
And you don't have enough money? You've been told, you know, and it's like, and it was a stamp. They didn't write on the child. They didn't pin a note to his T-shirt.
Plus the fact it'll wash off. It ain't like a tattoo. Good Lord.
People overreacting a little bit.
Very much. All around.
There you go.
Simple stuff.
Well, the first teaser trailer for Disney's new animated musical, Moana. Let's go with Moana. Is that Moana? Has been released online, but you won't see too much of its star character in the clips. Amanda says she thinks so, our producer. A report says Disney is taking a different approach to marketing its multi-billion-dollar Disney Princess franchise. The company is trying to broaden the appeal of its fairy tale movies by making them appear less girl-centric. Disney also used male characters to promote Frozen and the movie Tangled. The report says the marketing strategy changed after The Princess and the Frog underperformed at the box office. So, Mama Mack, what do you think of this report that claims Disney is making its female main characters invisible somewhat, if you will, in tease trailers?
So they're, let me understand, they're trying to show that it's not all about the female. They're trying to get the little guys to come and watch the movies too. Is that what they're trying to do?
Broaden the appeal.
Okay, yeah. Now, well, that's kind of a slippery slope there, you know, to me. If you're doing that in order to, seem like there should be another way you could get that draw without singling out the main characters. And you come to the movie, you're like, oh wow, you know, that's, you know, she was in there all along, but you never knew it in the trailers,
right?
You know, and that's kind of like a, I don't know. It seemed like you could find a better way of doing that. What do you think?
I'm not a big Disney fan as far as watching a lot of movies. I'm not saying I'm not a Disney fan. I just don't go to see Disney. But if I see one, they're usually very good.
Right.
But lots of times, whoever the main character is really isn't the one that really steals the show. Like, just take Shrek. Andy Murphy's character, the donkey, took the show to me. I mean, so
no one's going to watch the movie because of the donkey.
But nobody knew about the donkey. Nobody talked about the donkey.
True.
The donkey's great. I would go for the donkey.
Amanda, what did you say? Who hasn't seen The Lion King?
I have not seen The Lion King.
You have not seen The Lion King?
You don't know about Rafiki?
I don't know.
And Simba?
I've heard of Simba. I mean, I've heard.
The Circle of Life?
I've heard the song.
You've heard the song.
Elton John, right? Elton John. I know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I've never seen the movie. I mean,
so not a Disney fan.
Not a Disney fan to go. It's not my main destination.
Okay, well, not exactly their target demographic.
No,
that's
I know,
okay.
But I show up, if I see one every now and then, you get caught up in it. It's like, that's a good movie.
And a lot of times, these Disney movies for kids, I mean, they're just as much for the adults when it comes to the humor and the jokes that I feel like a lot of kids won't be able to appreciate until they're, you know, an adult.
Older.
We got to get you on the
We're
The
going
Lion
to bring
King,
get
though.
you up to date.
All right.
Yes.
You got a DVD? Did you buy one?
Yes, we do.
You have it too? I borrowed it from
Okay.
you. Okay.
We're going to need it
to
back
be-
in the
'Cause I don't
same
have
condition
Netflix
that
and
it
all
was
that.
given to
Need
you.
Yeah, come
Okay.
on.
All right.
Everybody
All right.
sings those songs.
Okay.
You
I'll
would
ca-
think so.
I'll catch up with you.
Delano is a special one. Mama Mac, let's get your take on tonight's Sound Off Charlotte. The owner of a brewery under fire tonight for slogans and product names many folks say are offensive. A man, as we've been telling you, named his Northern California business Special Ed Brewery. His name is Ed Mason. He says his buddies used to call him Special Little Ed, and then it went to Special Ed. But now he's facing criticism for his branding strategy for his brewery. Someone also threatening to burn his business down.
Ooh.
Is it that serious?
No.
So, Mama Mac, we want to know from you, is this offensive? Should the owner change his name?
Well, you know, when we were discussing in the newsroom, and you said he wants to call his brewery Special Ed. I mean, it completely went by me, you know, because I'm not nitpicking, you know, playing on words and stuff like that. But Mr. Ed, if you must, change it, just flip it. Ed Special Brewery. Hey, done. You good?
You know what?
That
might be the best comment of the night.
That might be the best comment.
You usually come up with some good ones all the time,
Yeah.
but that was really good. I never even thought about
really,
that.
just flip it.
It's amazing how
Special
the way you do
brewery,
it
yeah.
can change the meaning of it and make sure
Really?
people still. It's
Really?
pretty cool, yeah.
What
And
about the
listen-
people who say we're all too sensitive, we get too offended easily, like some of the comments we've been sharing? What say you?
I think that is so very true, because it's just like we don't have enough to do. To sit around and pick on words and, well, this group is doing this and this group is doing that. Get busy, get a life, you know, come on. You know? Yeah,
Very well
that's my
put.
comment, I'm
Very
sorry.
well put.
Do we have time for a few comments? Okay, here we go. Facebook, WBTV page, if I can. Rose DeGraff saying, come on, the man's name is Ed. I do not think this is really as big a deal as some are trying to make it. Sherry Gant saying, leave it as it is. We cannot change everything just because someone takes it the wrong way. Shaking my head. This needs to stop. Gail Royster, oh, Lord, don't get high blood pressure over it. They did away with the phrase special ed classes long ago. R.L. Allman saying, what a bunch of crybabies. Love the name. Kathleen Robertson saying, way too much over a name. And Jesse Ayers saying, God, people are so sensitive. So there you have it.
That seemed to be the overlying thought.
Yeah,
Most
a lot of people were
comments.
just,
Sensitive.
you're thinking about this too much, you know.
Well, we appreciate you commenting. We do this every Tuesday night with Mama Mac. We do the Sound Off every night.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
See
we
what you
do.
have to say about different topics. So, it's always
You
good to
good,
see
Mom?
Thank you, I'm good.
Do you have anything else you wanted to say?
No, just that, yeah, just back off.
Chill. She's saying chill.
Yes.
Just chill with it.
Chill, go with it. No.
We're going to chill for about 2.5 minutes and we'll be right back here at the Balance.